What's up? How you guys doing? You guys tired? Ready to go to sleep? Too many parties? Well, welcome. Actually, not the future of commodities, but the future of communities. All good, though. All good. All good. And just a minor correction, I'm not selling gold or oil or gas or minerals or technologies. But my name is Jaeson. I am the founder of Open, op3n.world, W-O-R-L-D. We're a super app platform in Web3. Think of us as a Discord killer, a WhatsApp, Telegram for Web3, mainly chat. But you can access music, video. You can also access ticketing, merch, but it's all NFT gated. And we do everything on chain with the best of Web2, making it seamless. I want to just go and just show you very quickly a little bit of what we are and what we do.
Turned digital, we've become more open than ever. With online communities that transcend earthly borders, the future of storytelling is on the web. The Open app brings you unparalleled access to immersive story experiences, gated by culturally relevant NFTs. This is worldwide entertainment with you at the center. Now, you can enjoy exclusive video, music, announcements, and invitations from communities across the globe. The time has come to embrace an open world.
So this is live right now in the iOS App Store, as well as the Android Store, as well as desktop. And I know the hot word for the last 18 months has been non-fungible tokens or NFTs. I think it's really interesting to ask this question. What is the future of NFTs? Do they really have value? Are they just a JPEG? Is there actual utility? Where is it going? Well, we saw literally in the last 18 months, $25 billion worth of sales in NFTs, mostly traded on OpenSea, but other platforms as Super Rare, Nifty Gateway, Booksrare, on and on. But then, let's just get real, guys. We are in a bear market. Everyone say bear market. Yes! Bear market is for us to build. And it's true. Whether you looked at Web 1 or Web 2, the companies that made it out of bear markets were the ones that actually lasted and transformed our world through consumer technology. Right now, where we're at in September here at Token 2049, we're like 90% down of where trading volume was a year ago for NFTs. So a lot of people are asking, is it just hype? You know, is this another cycle? Was this like when VR was popular and ICOs were popular? Or what's really an NFT and what type of value does it really give? Let's go back and get back to the fundamentals, right? So I've been in the creator economy, working with artists, musicians, filmmakers, literally for all my life. 5 companies I built. Some of them you might know, 88 Rising, Stampede Ventures, Triller. I was an early investor in Musical.ly. And so I've worked with creators. I know the pain points. I know where they struggle. I know what they need and what they're looking for. So what did Web 1 give us? Web 1 gave us the ability to literally search for content. Remember Netscape? Then came Yahoo. Then came AOL. Then came Google. So we were able to receive information. Web 2, which happened in 2004, 2005, gave us the ability to publish or read and write information. So that came YouTube. That came Instagram, Facebook, Uber. Press a button. A car comes and gets you. But where did all that value accrue to? Who made all the money? Not the influencer, not the creator on Instagram. Unless you're Kim Kardashian, most Instagram influencers, ask Irene Dow, don't make that much money, and it's really, really hard to monetize. Give you an example. I met with a TikToker recently. She had over 500 million views on her music video for TikTok that went viral. She looked me straight in the face. He said, Jaeson, I have not even seen $1,000 from TikTok. 500 million views. 88 Rising, we're the fastest growing digital music label in the world. Our top artist, Joji, had the #1 single on Spotify in July. If you know that song, Glimpse of Us, 100 million streams in 7 days. Guess how much Spotify paid us? About $300K. After I pay out writers, producers, what's left for the label, what's left for the artist? Very, very, very little. Squid Games, Netflix. How much did it make for Netflix? Squid Games, you guys, anyone know? Over $1 billion in subscription value. This was literally published to their public shareholders. You know how much the creator and director of Squid Games got paid? $250K. And he didn't get $1 more. My point here is this. In Web 2, Facebook, Amazon, Apple, Netflix, Google, TikTok, Spotify, Snapchat, all that value and all that monetization, billions and trillions, went to Zuckerberg. Literally went to Bezos. Literally went to Ted Sarandos. Did not go to the creators. So what's interesting about Web3 is, ask the question, what can Web3 do for you that Web2 can't if you're a creator? I was on a panel with Mike Shinoda of Linkin Park, and he's done 2 NFT music projects, all sold out. And he said something very interesting on our panel. He said, I don't need more fans as Linkin Park. He has literally 100 million fans. But he's like, but I am a designer. I went to a design school. I love doing different creative things. And there's a subsect of my fans that want to support my creative endeavors, and I only need about 3,000 to 10,000 of them to go and support me on the blockchain and not just invest or donate like Kickstarter where it's transactional, but actually own a piece of my creativity, own a piece of the project and the community that I'm building. So in other words, in Web3, you don't have to go big and get more followers. In Web3, you need to go smaller and you got to go deeper. You ever watch the movie 300? Yes. Find your Sparta. Find your 300 in Web3. Because if you go smaller and they have more ownership, you can actually do a lot more in the tail end. So look at MetaMask, OpenSea, Coinbase, TopShot, Open, Animoca Brands, which is our lead investor. I want to talk about this one word, that NFTs is not just a JPEG. NFTs is not just a fad or a movement. NFTs, to me, is one word, utility. Everyone say utility. I have 3 A's for utility, and it's authorship, authentication, and access. These are the 3 things I truly believe that NFTs bring us. So authorship is the state or fact of being the writer of a book, article, document, or the creator of a work of art. What does that sound like? Musicians, filmmakers, fashion designers, digital creators, entrepreneurs. My buddy owns this Bored Ape. He's an Asian American, Vietnamese American dude in LA. He owns that ape. You know what he did? He created Bored and Hungry. He created his own In-N-Out Shake Shack with a Bored Ape. There's lines out the door. Because he authors it and he owns that Bored Ape, he can do whatever he wants with that Bored Ape. You saw that with Eminem and Snoop Dogg. They own their apes. They made a music video together. It's very interesting what's happening with the blockchain. Now, anyone can own their ideas, remove the middle layer of Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Google, and be direct with the communities that support their ideas or their intellectual property. That is the key. That is what the NFT is. It's a transparent record that you own your idea. Everyone say, own your idea. Number 2, everyone say authentication. Authentication is a process or action of proving or showing something to be true, genuine, or valid. Recently, The Weeknd announced that he's going to do NFT ticketing with Binance. Shout out to Binance if you're out here. And very interesting. I always make this analogy. I was talking to a bunch of Warner Music Group CEOs in Miami about a few months ago, and we're asking this question: what can Web3 do for a label like Warner Music? They're one of our investors. And I said this: what if you met The Weeknd before he was The Weeknd and his name was The Weekday? And he only had 10,000 followers on SoundCloud and Instagram. You know how many people I've met through the last 10 years were like, yo, man, I knew The Weeknd when he was on the SoundCloud and he was homeless. I was listening to that shit. I was like, prove it. How do I know? Everyone wants social clout to show that they're a curator of great culture. So let's say you found The Weekday before he's The Weeknd. He only had 10,000 hardcore followers, but they're like, yo, this guy's the truth. His music is crazy. It's so dope. I'm in. And he's dropped 1,000 NFTs for a Weekday DAO. And if you bought one of those 1,000 NFTs for the Weekday, you would have access to ticketing first, merch first, digital assets, wearables, exclusive content. So 10 years later, Weekday becomes The Weekend. He's 100 million followers worldwide, performing at the Super Bowl, selling out Token 2049, and you're paying $1,000 a ticket, but you're one of those first 1,000. How much is that NFT worth? My point is this, guys. It's more than just a ticket. It's authentication that you are a true Weekend early fan. Mickey Mantle baseball card, rookie year, is worth a lot more or less than what that could be in the future. Last one, access. Everyone say access. So access is the right or the ability to approach or enter an event, space, or community. So shout out to our community tonight. My boys Elroy and Kit. They are like a Soho House collaboration community here in Singapore. They're having an exclusive event tonight that no one can get into. Everyone wants to get to it. I can't tell you where it is because that's how exclusive it is. And people are paying anything for that access. Why? Because it's about community. In Web 2, it's transactional. I'm the creator. You're the user consumer. I give you content. You pay me for that content. We're done. In Web 3, you're starting like little churches, little cults, and little corporations. Whatever I tell you that you're going to get, you co-own, you co-create, you co-collaborate. So in Web 2, you're a user. In Web 3, you're a member. In Web 2, you're a follower. In Web 3, you're an investor. In Web 2, you're a fan, only fan. In Web 3, you're a collector. In Web 2, you're a patron. Again, in Web 3, we're communities. So I want to transition from that with one last example. Has anyone heard of Nouns DAO? Nouns DAO? Super, super interesting DAO. One of the most, I would say, forward-thinking and most practical and productive I've seen. But they issue one Noun DAO a day for an auction. They go for about 80 ETH a day. So they only have like 300-something members right now. But if you have access to that Noun DAO, you get to be part of a $50 million liquidity pool where everyone can vote for projects of how to market Nouns DAO. Imagine if Supreme was Nouns DAO. Right now, they funded through the community a Nouns DAO eyewear glass, a Nouns DAO cafe, a Nouns DAO movie, a Nouns DAO merch line, all through the community treasury. It's super interesting. You can't get in, you can't vote, you can't get from that treasury unless you have access through that NFT. So with that, I'm gonna sum it up with our project. Everyone say A3. A3 is 2023 limited edition lighter case necklaces authored and designed by Verbal Ambush, stand up. The one and only Teriyaki Boys, M-Flow, Ambush Design, authenticated with an NFT hosted on Avalanche, access to exclusive Ambush events. Check out this video of the project and I'll bring Verbal up stage.
God created the heaven and the earth. And the earth was without form and void. And darkness was upon the face of the deep. And let there be light. And there was. And God upon the darkness. And God called the light day. And the darkness he called night. And the evening and the morning was a bright day.
Verbal, come on up. Everyone clap your hands for Verbal Ambush, the legendary designer, icon, entrepreneur. Performed on main stage yesterday morning. Great to have you back on stage.
Yeah, thanks for having me, man. I love the energy here. It's so different from music conferences, fashion weeks. I love it here. Thanks, guys.
Yo, clap for yourselves, everybody. So, Verbal, how did you get red-pilled into Web3?
So, my creative career started as a rapper back in 2000. I'm an artist based in Tokyo, Japan. I don't know if you guys heard of Teriyaki Boys. That's my group. We did a song called Tokyo Drift that took us around the world. After that, we launched our fashion brand Ambush, which we started in Tokyo in 2008. We started as a jewelry brand. We were commissioning for artists. So when Kanye West, Pharrell started wearing it, it just got a lot of visibility. Boom, boom, we're sending boxes out of our apartments. So fast forward to 2016, we made our first brick and mortar store. 2020, when pandemic hit, we're like, what do we do? And that's when I kind of stumbled into NFTs. I didn't know what NFTs were. I didn't know what blockchain was. But when I found out that with an NFT, you can unlock wearables, like a digital wearable, and then you can token gate rooms like access, like what you were saying. I was like, wow, that makes a lot of sense. Because music, fashion, we all want access. We want authentication. So I thought, hey, why don't we make this in the metaverse? Because I've been also very, very enthralled with tech. So with my entertainment work, I was doing DJ sets in the metaverse. You know, especially during pandemic when we couldn't do physical shows, we were doing, token-gated DJ sets, live shows. So I brought that into the fashion space, and this year we released our first NFT project. You see this right here.
Sold out in 4 minutes.
So thank you. So we launched this in February, and then in March we opened up our metaverse where people could mint in our space in a token-gated room. if you have the first collection. So on and on. We did a live streaming at Coachella for the 88th Rising Stage, NFT NYC. We had a 3D printed sneaker with a corresponding NFT, which unlocks a sneaker in the in the metaverse. So on and on. I wanted to make case studies for Ambush, and then eventually I want to build a platform and open source it so other fashion brands could follow suit and find new opportunities.
Amazing. Tell everyone about A3, how they can mint right now.
Yeah, so thank you. So A3 is our new project. We're super, super excited. It's a collaboration between Ambush, Open, and Avalanche. We got a booth right back there alongside of other NFT projects. It's a gallery right behind. So if
The
you guys
Whale
walk
Gallery.
out of here, yeah, the Whale Gallery. So first of all holders get the lighter case necklace. Oh, you see it right here.
Right.
It's just part of a physical and digital utility. In the future, you'll be able to use A3 to enter our metaverse. It's called Silver Factory, and we only open during events. And yeah, we're going to create more and more fun events going on
Everybody,
moving forward.
hold up your camera right now. Everyone hold up your camera. Scan the QR code right here. Whoever mints the A3 Ambush limited 2023 necklace before it sells out, you're going to get raffled to actually win this POW one-of-one actual physical ring here at Token 2049. So everyone, you can pay through credit card or AVAX. You mint it right through your phone. We're going to be at the Open Whale booth right here, right behind at the Whale Shark. Me and Verbal, love to meet you guys, talk to you about fashion, NFTs, physical, digital, phygital. Thank you very much, Token 2049. Thank you, Verbal Ambush.
Thank you.
And sorry for going a little over. We rock and roll.